It was very astonishing. Although the men came down disappointed, baffled, and angry, as soon as they saw their own children, their hearts melted with great affection. At once their anger, dissatisfaction, unhappiness disappeared. They began to show parental love for the children. And with great affection, they lifted them in their arms and embraced them. They began to smell their children's head and enjoy their company with great happiness. After embracing their children, the men took the cows back to the top of Govardhan Hill. Along the way, they began to think of their children, and affectionate tears fell from their eyes. See, that's the thing. I don't know. I've never had any children, but I don't know how many tears come to the eyes. Maybe some of you have had children and everything. When you think of your children, do you start crying like that? Or the Krishna appeared as the cows, the calves, and the cows. Was it the cows and the calves and the cowherd boys? So the affection increased in their fathers for the children, because it was actually like Krishna. Just like here, if you think of Krishna, you're in parental affection. If you have that, Ross, then your affection would increase more than it is for your regular children, because it's for Krishna, and so your affection increases even more, and it's more pure too, of course. And actually, if your child is actually realized soul or Krishna, then their affection for you, because you're a devotee, would also be increased like that. Amy says, yeah, it's really hard to have children. It's really hard to love someone so much, even the way I love my mom. Okay? When I was born, my parents were crying, and my dad said, now I am sure I want 2 children. I was number 3. Yeah. So when Balaram saw this extraordinary, affectionate thing, yeah. When Balaram saw this extraordinary exchange of affection between the cows and their calves, and between the fathers and their children, when neither the calves nor the children needed so much care, he began to wonder why this extraordinary thing happened.
Is it the time when Brahma steals
He was astonished to see all the residents of Vrindavan so affectionate for their own children, exactly as they had been for Krishna. Exactly, yeah. So Balaram, therefore, concluded that the extraordinary show of affection was something mystical, either performed by the demigods or by some powerful man. Otherwise, how could this wonderful change take place? He concluded that this mystical change must have been caused by Krishna, whom Balaram considered his worshipable personality of Godhead. He thought it was arranged by Krishna, and even I could not check its mystic power. Thus Balaram understood that all those boys and calves were only expansions of Krishna. Balaram inquired from Krishna about this actual situation. He said, my dear Krishna, in the beginning I thought that all these cows and calves and cowherd boys were either great sages and saintly persons or demigods. But at the present it appears that they are actually your expansions.